Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory, blessings, respect to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Salutations to the elect brothers out there, pushing this truth, waiting patiently for Yahweh Shai to return. And double honors to our apostles, which have given us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And the title of this article is called "A Total Racist. Trump Helps Cancel Bloomberg on Twitter After Leak Audio Blaming Minorities for 95% of Murderers." Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being a racist because, well, when you add IST at the end of a word, it means you favor in that particular category. So, like for an example, if you add IST at the end of the word science, it becomes scientist, right? What is a scientist? Someone who favors science. Okay? A specialist. Somebody who favors in being special. A biologist. A person who favors biology. So a racist is somebody who favors their own race. So there's nothing wrong with being racist, personally, I would prefer for you so-called white people to be racist because I'm racist. The elect of the nation of Israel are racists. Okay, we favor our own nation, which is the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. But anyways, the average dollar peon out there would of our nation, they would get offended over the word racist or, the actions of these Edomites, because the biblical Edomites are who? You so-called white people, okay? You are the true descendants of Esau, presuming to the book of Genesis chapter 25, verse 23 on down. And, your actions shows that you're racist. And that's good, because you're supposed to be a racist. Isn't it not written? And a matter of fact, hold on, let me get that in Isaiah. But see, our people would get mad and call this this action by Trump a racist action because they're stupid and they don't understand the meaning of words. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 14. "And it shall be as a chaste roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up." Yeah, you can tie that into the race wars because, in the event of a race war, you Edomites, you're going to be likened unto sheep. Okay? A chaste roe. You ever see a deer when they see unexpected company and they run? They run for their life. So that's how it's going to be. But then it's going to be the other way around too. When martial law is implemented, our people is going to be running from martial law troops. They're going to be likened to the sheep too, man. But either way it goes, Isaiah 13 verse 14, it's talking about race wars, man. Okay? "And they shall every man turn to his own people." Doesn't that sound like a racist scripture? That sounds pretty racist to me. Every man shall turn to his own people. That's a racist. Let me read it again. "They shall every man turn to his own people." That's racist. Okay? As a matter of fact, who the world called God and Jesus, they're racist. Okay? Okay? It says, and flee every one into his own land. Yeah, return to his own people. His own people in which he favored. That's being a racist. There's nothing wrong with being a racist. You know, people get mad when they see Trump making racist remarks. He's supposed to do that. He's the damn devil, man. You know? But just like in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, where it says, one people shall stand up against another with swords in their hands, you know? We know it's talking about the race wars on the contrary. I mean, not on the contrary, so like we know it's talking about the race wars. But on the other hand, that's also talking about civil war. So in Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14, this is talking about the race wars right here, you know? This is Jacob versus Esau, man. You know? But you can also put the other nations in there too. Because every nation is a racist, okay? You got Arabs who favor their own people. You got Chinese people who favor their own people, Japanese people who favor their own people. And when things start getting hot in America, before it's too late to escape, they're going to go back to their own people. Why? Because they're racist. Because they favor their own people. Okay? So there's going to be a race war, man. And when the Most High put that lion-like spirit on our people, man, you Edomites, they be talking shit on the comment boards, you're going to be victims of the 2/3 of our people. Okay? You're going to be like unto them sheeps, chased row and shit. Running out of your neighborhoods, being chased down the street. Okay? But again, you know, this two ways, because when martial law is implemented, they start bringing out the big guns on our people. Our people is going to be like the chased rows. They're going to be like the sheep. They're going to be taken up. Okay? But, so, again, you know, there's nothing wrong with being a racist. Okay? And so what if an audio come out blaming the so-called minorities for being 95% of murders? Okay? Because first off, the Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, you're not the minority, okay? You're not the minorities. We are the majorities. Did not the Lord say that we would be as the sand of the sea? There's more of our people on this entire planet than there is of any other nation on this planet. The population of Chinese people is what? At least over 400 million? There's more than 400 million of our people on this planet. You better best believe that. There's got to be at least over a billion of our people on this planet. Okay? Each tribe of the nation of Israel can count as a nation within the nation of Israel. So we're actually the majority. Because the nation of Israel consists of you so-called blacks, you come from the tribe of Judah, so-called Haitians, you come from the tribe of Levi, you so-called Jamaicans, you come from the tribe of Benjamin, you so-called Dominicans, you are the descendants of the tribe of Simeon. Okay, you so-called Cubans, you are the descendants of the tribe of Manasseh. You so-called Puerto Ricans, you are descendants of the tribe of Ephraim. You so-called Seminole Indians, you are the descendants of the tribe of Reuben. You so-called Native Indians, you are the true descendants of the tribe of Gad. You so-called Chilean, you so-called Argentinians to Chileans, you are the descendants of the tribe of Naphtali. You Guatemalans to Panamanians, you are the descendants of the tribe of Zebulun. You so-called Colombians to Uruguayans, you are the descendants of the tribe of Asher. And you so-called Mexicans, you are the descendants of the tribe of Issachar. So you better best believe that our nation is actually the majority. But the reason why Esau put that term minority on us is so you niggas can feel small. Esau don't want you to feel great about yourself. He don't want you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians to know that you are the true Israelites of the Holy Scriptures, man. And when I say Latino, I'm talking about the Northern Kingdom, which consists of you Brazilians, okay, you Guatemalans, you Panamanians, you Uruguayans, you Chileans, you Argentinians, you Colombians, you so-called North American Indians, you Puerto Ricans, okay, you Dominicans, you Seminole Indians, you Mexicans, okay? That's what I mean by the Latino tribes, because the Southern Kingdom is who? Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, which so-called blacks are from the tribe of Judah, Jamaicans are from the tribe of Benjamin, Haitians are from the tribe of Levi. So when I say that the nation of Israel consists of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, it means just that, man. Okay? So we're not the minority, we are the majority. But Esau don't want you to know that. He wants you to think that you're the minority, because Esau wants you to feel small about yourself, man. He wants to push that so-called white supremacy, which there ain't no such thing as white supremacy. Because first off, you so-called white people, you're not white, you're red. Okay? Okay? What's being shown through your skin right there is white meat. You ever heard the term beat to the white meat? So what happens if so-called white people stand out in the sun too long? They turn red. Just read the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter. Esau was born red because of the blood that showed forth through his skin. Whenever you so-called white people turn red, it's because the blood shows forth through your skin, just like your forefather Esau. Okay? So there ain't no such thing as no white person, and there's no such thing as no black person. That's why I say so-called black. That's why we say so-called black. So-called. Because there's no such thing as a black person. Okay? Just look at a black do-rag. That's black. This man's suit right here is black. I ain't never seen nobody that damn black. Not unless they've been cooking. And by that time, they're practically dead. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with being a racist. You know, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, you should be glad that you're Israelites, man. We're the greatest people on this planet. But I didn't want to make this video long. This is the year 2020, the year of prophecy. Kwam Yasha Allah. It's on to the next one. Shalom.